Ward said he was 5,000 years old, not 35. TV trivia win over the guy who literally helped write the episode. So this guy is referring to an episode of King of the Hill I was talking about a couple days ago called The Witches of East Arlen. And yes, he's right. And let me explain to you why I got it wrong. So here is a copy of the writer's draft that my partner and I wrote. Look at the date down there. It says 7/24/02. So this is 20 years ago. I can be forgiven for not remembering any of this. And the original joke that we put in the writer's draft, so this is the writer's draft, the first draft, and Hank goes, how old are you, 20, 22? And the guy goes, not that it's any of your business, but I'm 34. And Hank groans, and he says, but what are years anyway? Time is merely a wet ball of clay to be twisted and pulled. And then Hank says, tell me your parents aren't alive to see this. Okay, so writer's draft. This is the first draft. I guess at some point, and as far as I know, as far as I remember, my memory could be wrong. I wrote both versions of this joke, the 4,000-year-old joke and this one. Although it's possible that my partner wrote both versions. In a partnership, it's very common to take credit for the other person's work, either inadvertently or to be a jerk, and we do both. But what do I care? I get paid either way. So anyway, we turned in this draft. I guess the showrunner wanted some alts on this, alternate jokes. And the next draft would have been the record draft, the table draft, which is the draft we take to the first day of rehearsal that the actors read. And then we do a rewrite on that, depending on what works and what doesn't work. And then you'll do the record draft, that we put that out. That's the draft that the actors actually say under the microphones. And then a few months later, we do an animatic draft. We do notes on, it's very it's like a crude sketch of the show. And then months later, I think we call it the color draft, where it's getting more filled in. So there's a ton of rewriting, and every step of the way, you're rewriting the hell out of it. You're trying to beat the joke, you're trying to make it funnier and funnier until the final version airs where, hopefully it's something that people love. Thank you for pointing that out. For more on what it's like to be a TV writer, keep following me at Michael Jamin Writer.